They call him Mr. Unemployment, not because it's funny, not because he chose it, but because that's the only name society remembers him by. Every morning, before the sun fully rises, he wakes up, not because he has somewhere to go, but because hope, stubborn, relentless hope, still taps him on the shoulder, whispering, "Maybe today." His name is Daniel. And Daniel doesn't wake up lazy. He wakes up tired, tired of explaining himself, tired of proving he's not useless, tired of fighting a world that has already judged him, convicted him, and dismissed him without a trial. He bathes early, not because he has a job interview every day, but because he refuses to look like the picture society has painted of him. He won't give them the satisfaction. One whose collar is already tired, the one that has attended more interviews than weddings, the one that knows rejection better than celebration. Each time he presses the iron down, steam rises, and with it, memories press harder on his chest. Unfortunately, we'll get back to you. Your qualifications are impressive, but we're looking for someone with more experience. Experience? Experience? How do you get experience when nobody gives you a chance? How do you prove yourself when every door stays closed? Daniel graduated with dreams bigger than his small rented room, dreams that could barely fit inside his chest. He believed hard work was enough. He believed honesty mattered. He believed that if he did everything right, studied hard, stayed focused, prayed faithfully, life would meet him halfway. But life didn't meet him. Life avoided him. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. And suddenly, Daniel wasn't searching for a job anymore. He wasn't in between opportunities. He wasn't exploring his options. No, he was unemployed. And that word, that single crushing word, changed everything. And failure is uncomfortable. Nobody wants to sit with someone who reminds them that life doesn't always work out. At gatherings, weddings, birthdays, reunions, someone would always ask, "So, Daniel, what are you doing now?" That question, that simple, innocent, devastating question, it felt heavier than hunger, heavier than the bills piling up on his table, heavier than the silence in his room at night. He learned to smile and say, "I'm still hustling." But inside, he was screaming, "I'm still trying not to give up. I'm still pretending I'm fine. I'm still fighting to believe I matter." Bills didn't care about his efforts. Landlords didn't care about his certificates. Electricity didn't care about his prayers. Hunger didn't care about his potential. People got promotions. Friends bought cars. Classmates got married, bought houses, posted pictures of their perfect lives. And Daniel? Daniel was still waiting. Still invisible. One day his phone rang. His mother. She didn't ask for money. She never did. She just said, softly, carefully, like she was afraid of breaking him, "My son, are you eating well?" That question broke him, because how do you tell the woman who sold her wrapper to pay your school fees? The woman who skipped meals so you could eat? The woman who believed in you when no one else did? How do you tell her that sometimes you sleep early, so hunger won't embarrass you? Daniel walks past companies every day. Big gates, tall buildings, glass doors that reflect his worn-out face back at him. Security men who look at him like he's already a problem. Like he doesn't belong. Like he's less than. He submits CVs until his name feels cheap. Until his qualifications feel meaningless. Until rejection becomes so normal. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Society doesn't see his effort. They don't see the nights he stays awake, blaming himself, asking God, why me? They don't see the tears he wipes before interviews. They don't see the fake confidence he wears like armor. They don't see the way he encourages others while his own heart bleeds. They only see his status. No job? Then you're lazy. No money? Then you're unserious. No connections? Then you're invisible. Daniel once overheard someone say, someone who didn't know he was listening, if he was serious, he would have made it by now. That sentence stayed with him. It replayed in his mind like a curse he couldn't shake. If he was serious, it made him question everything. Am I really not enough? Is this all my fault? There are days Daniel avoids mirrors. Not because he hates his face, but because he's afraid of the disappointment staring back. Afraid of seeing the man he's become. Afraid of seeing the dreams that died in his eyes. There are days he feels like a burden. Like the world would breathe easier without him. Like his existence is just taking up space. But here's what society doesn't know about Mr. Unemployment. Here's what they'll never see. He hasn't stopped dreaming. Even when dreams hurt. Even when hope feels foolish. He still helps strangers. Still encourages friends. Still believes kindness matters. Still holds doors open for people who won't even look at him. He's unemployed, not unworthy. He's jobless, not useless. He's broke, not broken. The problem was never his willingness to work. The problem is a system that rewards connections over competence. A society that crowns success but crucifies struggle. A world that measures worth by wallet size, not heart size. One night, Daniel sits alone in his room. The lights are dim. The air is heavy. His phone screen glows in the darkness. 0 alerts. 0 messages. 0 opportunities. He stares at the ceiling and whispers to God, to himself, to anyone who might be listening, I just need one chance. Not sympathy, not pity, not a handout. Just one chance. Because if effort was visible, Daniel would be rich. If resilience paid salaries, he'd be a CEO. If tears were currency, he'd own the world. But society only rewards results, not resilience, not effort, not the fight that happens in silence. And so, Mr. Unemployment continues walking, head up, heart bruised, hope shaking, but alive. This story isn't just about Daniel. It's about millions of people you pass every day. People you judge with one look. People you label without knowing their battles. People you dismiss because they don't have a title next to their name. The man without a job. is not a failure. The woman still searching is not lazy. The youth waiting for an opportunity is not useless. Sometimes the world just hasn't made space for them yet. So the next time you meet a Mr. Unemployment, don't mock him. Don't dismiss him. Don't measure his worth by his wallet. Don't ask, "What do you do?" like that's the only thing that defines him. Because one opportunity can change everything, and one kind word can save a life. If effort was visible, Daniel would be the richest man alive. But it doesn't work that way. So he keeps walking, keeps trying, keeps hoping. Because today it's Daniel. Tomorrow it could be anyone, even you. If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs hope. And don't forget to subscribe, because some stories need to be told, and some voices need to be heard. Stay human, stay kind, stay hopeful.